Landing complete.
Yo, what is up guys? Good morning, good afternoon or good evening wherever you are in the world, and welcome to another stream, another Apache stream. We're going to be getting in the Apache and bringing that freedom to the good people of Iran. We're on the GrayFlag Persian Gulf server. I'm mega excited because this afternoon we're going to be flying with a real Treble 7, well, a former Treble 7 pilot who is now a real world 787 captain. 104th Bullet's going to be joining us for a Microsoft Flight Simulator stream, guys. It's going to be pretty good, pretty exciting. I'm hyped for it. So what's going to happen is we're going to do a short flight in the Treble 7, and Bullet is going to basically talk us all through the procedures and answer any questions that you guys might have for the Treble 7 on for operating it on Microsoft Flight Simulator. So that is going to be mega exciting, guys. Really looking forward to that. Right, let's go ahead and get the aircraft started up. Morning to Flint, welcome sir on Twitch, and Dolly's in the house as well. Good to see you, Dolly. I see that you are in on the Harrier and you're planning to work with the Jtac. If you need an additional laser, just let me know. I am on my way up. Alright, we'll take the APU to start. Morning Mesa, how are you my friend? Misa, welcome. Misa 12345, keeping the dream alive, welcome. Skitsy's in the house, the man, the myth, the legend. Cometh the hour, cometh the man, is what I say. Welcome Skitsy, good morning brother, I hope you're well. Okay, take the engines to start. Foresight the iHads. Skitsy's joined us on YouTube as well, thank you sir. Okay, T's and P's look good.
Rotor RPM low. Engine 2 out.
Okay, APU can go. Cover is closed. Engine control switches are deselected. CMOS is online. Weapons page was the gun. Burst to all. Channel to mic, code to mic, TSD utility, I want to go ASE auto page to track only, mode flight set nautical miles from kilometers, ASE chaff on, RLWR is also on,
10 o'clock, searching.
show CPG cursor on nav, current route on attack, threats, we want to show threats and targets, we want to show friendly units, enemy units and planned targets and threats on nav, and also enemy units on attack. Zoom that out, quick look at the performance page. Our OGE requirement is 101%, so I'm going to go ahead and take a little bit of fuel off.
Request refueling. Request rearming.
Uncage the SAI.
Copy.
Check that the APU cover is closed. Select if jettison is primed. All the lights, external lights are out. Rotor brake is checked to off. Power is good. Park and brake can be released. Radio volumes are all set. The CMOS is up. Clear on the right hand side, clear on the left hand side. We're just waiting on nav. Hey, what's up, Cammy? Welcome along. Dolly says, do you really think I'll be alive long enough to need additional lasers? Thank you for your confidence. Good morning, Darren. Darren's got another day off.
Rearming complete.
Have they gave you any indication how long it'll take to get fixed? Alright guys, I'll probably say this multiple times during the stream, but I kind of realised last night watching some people on Twitch when I was chilling out flying the Apache that I think there's a lot of people out there that watch me fly the aircraft and want to know how to do things but don't ask me. Alright guys, I am approachable. Alright, if you have questions, come at me. Alright, I'm not gonna not answer your question. There's no such thing as a stupid question. If you want me to show you how to do something in the Apache, if you want me to demonstrate something, if you want me to talk you through something, please don't hesitate to ask. Alright, I am here to help. Okay, we'll set a point in. Waypoint. Skip through that. Alright, we now have a waypoint on our current position. And we're heading up to southeast. We'll go and pop this one in here. So again, add, select it as a waypoint. And come down past this. Okay, 40 Romeo Delta Tango, we want 40 Romeo Echo Uniform. 40 Romeo Echo Uniform 0490 4582 4582. Altitude checks. Alright, that is in as waypoint 2. So we'll come down to our route page now. Route, add point Whiskey 1. Selected and inserted. Add point Whiskey 2. Enter. Boxed and selected. Direct waypoint 2. Does anybody remember SimHQ? I remember SimHQ Irish. Yeah, we're moved up, Cammy. Alright, let's go ahead and get out of here. Martin says, is the air flat? Of course it's not, sir. Oh, wait a minute, you might be trolling. You might be trolling. Alright, power's coming up. We're airborne, we'll come up to 5 feet. There's 5, steady as she goes. Okay, rotor RPM is stable. T's and P's are all in the green, there's no warnings. Fuel's checked at 1.6. Clear on the left, clear on the right. – 6,500 feet, which is why we don't really have great climb performance. We'll take 150 feet as our decision height. Alright, there's 150, clear on the left, clear on the right, the side, fly away. We're heading north. Yo, Doms, good morning. A very early morning for you, brother. You working today? Is this an early start for you, my friend? Come and hold me. Oh, dude. It is so good to see you, man. How the hell are you? Hey, Private Mohammed's here on Twitch. Maverick on GrayFlag is my cue to get out of bed. I'm glad I could serve as your alarm clock, sir. Welcome. Good morning. Good to see you, Martin, on YouTube. Welcome. So, if you have an Amazon Prime, you can Prime. Yeah, so if you have Prime, you can subscribe to the channel for free. Irish is asking on Twitch, on DCS, are they? How are they doing with the move towards a dynamic campaign? I've always thought the world feels pretty dead. Am I wrong? So DCS is very much like a sandbox thing. So it's for up to the community developers to go out and tell the story of what's going on. But Ego Dynamics are working on a dynamic campaign, but they've been saying that for literally 8 years, dude. So they are working on it. I wouldn't hold your breath for it anytime soon, though.
Hellfire's up.
Oh, Doms, that is so kind, dude. That is so kind. Dom Noms giving a gifted tier 1 sub to Irish Fran. Irish, welcome to the Captain's Club, courtesy of the Noms, Dom Noms, aka Dom Nomsky, the leader of the Red Resistance. Martin asks on YouTube, which Hellfires do they have on board? They're all kilos, dude. We don't have any Limas in this server. It is all kilos. We have 12 of them. Nice, Irish, nice, nice. Well, welcome to the family, dude. Welcome to the community. I'm glad that you found us. What's up, Haggy Bugney? I hope I've said that right, my friend. First time chatter. I don't know how DCS wants to do a campaign like Falcon with DCS performance. Yeah, so I think you need to have a... I mean, don't get me wrong. If you've got a high-end PC, DCS runs really well. Like DCS runs like glass on my machine, but I have a pretty high-end setup. Dolly loves the skin. Yeah, this is our 104 skin. Yeah, once I think, yeah, Dom Noms is right. Once they release DCS on Vulcan, I think we'll see a lot better performance out here for people with the kind of medium to low end setups. Are definitely going to notice a huge difference. Even with high end PCs, we should notice a bit of a change. But again, I don't think that's something that's going to happen anytime soon. Hey, what's up, Nuts? No, brother, we are still working on Delta, so Delta moved over. Apparently everyone is at southeast and there's lots of people at north, so I'm on my way to clean up. We have some Harrier jump jets. My main man Dolly is on his way up in a Harrier as well, so we're hoping to lay some targets for the fixed wing that's coming in. I'm not even sure what the picture is, bro, in terms of like radar and infrared threats, but we'll see it when we get there. Budney says, I finally got a PC that can run it good, but it took a while. I know the struggle, brother. I know what that feels like. Martin on YouTube says, looking good. Yeah, it's a great skin. 104 Fallen made this one. It's one of my favourites. I really like flying in the Army Air Corps, the UK Army Air Corps Apache, just cause that's one of my favourites. But I do like stepping out in the 104 Phoenix Apache. But yeah, just to remind anybody that's just joining us and didn't hear at the start of the stream, later on today we're going to be flying the 777 on Flight Sim with a real world 777 pilot. 104th Bullet's going to join us for the whole flight, so he'll be doing a bit of an AMA, so you'll be able to ask any questions you want about flying the 777, and Bullet will do his best to answer. He's going to be joining me on Discord and talking me through some real world procedures and some of the tips and tricks on how to operate the aircraft as efficiently and as realistically as possible. So make sure you stay tuned to the channel for that. I think it's going to happen around about 1500 Zulu, which is about helicopter about 4 o'clock in the afternoon UK time. Good morning, Enigma. Welcome. I don't think so, Skitsy, no. I don't think so, brother. I think it'll just be how to operate the aircraft, standard operating procedures as safely and as efficiently as possible. Go on. Go on, go on, go on, go on, go on, go on. Maybe when I get a little bit more time in it, dude. It's only going to be my third flight in the aircraft, so I want to walk before I run, brother. I've got comms coming down the line here. No, fuck off. But I think that would be a really cool stream to set up, Skitsy. We'll have to speak to Bullet about that. Setting up a 777 failure stream. We'll maybe do that like offline from VATSIM and just trigger various failures on the aircraft and get Bullet to talk us through how we would deal with those.
Slaving. Deslaving.
I love that you just said go on. Go on. Great to see you, Enigma. Thanks for joining us again. Irish Fran says, I have rechristened Port Mad Dog Bolton on Sea, though. Like Bolton, it's a shithole. Oh my goodness. Port My Dog, Bolton on Sea. Never even heard of it. I'm a little bit paranoid that my RWR is not working. Oh, hold on. RLWR is on. Chaff is armed. I'm not even getting painted by our AWACS, which is something I find a little bit concerned.
Dolly, rifle.
And I also didn't get a MWS one for this. Dolly, Jedi, have you got any radar threats
Radar
up there?
Searching.
Oh, never mind. There we
Radar
go.
searching. Radar searching.
One, alright.
Roger, Rapier. Alright, so just a Rapier up there then, which is good. Hey, what's up, Steamo? Enigma loves it. You take care, Fran. Thanks for stopping in. So you guys can download this livery yourselves. It's available for the public.
And slave. I'm deslaved.
If you type in !skins into the chat, you'll get a link for where you can download it.
Slaving. Deslaving. And slave. Deslaving.
Dolly, rifle.
George can see a lot of trucks up there.
Blazing. Lasers off. I'm deslaved. Blazing.
Fixed wing. 7 o'clock. Searching.
Alright, there's a radar from the friendly AWAC. So it looks like he's picking up targets at overpass. I have friendlies on the ground here. I need to be careful that I don't engage them. We also have a friendly Jeep, an M10. What is it? It's a Humvee.
Lasers off. I'm deslaved.
A locomotive. An enemy train spotted. Enemy APC.
Laser on.
Not quite sure how he sees that through the buildings, but I'm not going to ask any questions.
Dolly, rifle.
Lasers off. Deslaving.
Infantry fighting vehicle and APC.
Laser on.
Hey, Double A is here on YouTube. Good to see you, Double. Welcome back. It's great to see you, brother.
Lasers off.
Copy, slow one down. At requested speed.
Dolly, Jedi 1-1, do you need a laser?
Copy, slow one down.
Say again, Jedi.
Speed set. Coming right.
Do you need a laser? Do you need any targets?
Negative. I've got
And requested
one
heavy.
map remaining, and that is going for a ZSU as soon as I pick up the Jtac laser.
Copy. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and rifle on an enemy APC that I can see.
Copy, slow one down.
Rifle.
Right.
At requested speed.
God damn it, Toms. Dude, I remember we got caught out with that when we were talking about the F4. We were talking about the F4 and we kept on saying, oh, I need to get that F4 skin. I'm like, oh shit, that didn't sound right. Right, Shack on the first target.
At requested speed.
Oh, there's a, oh nice, we got another target here. See if I can get George just to boost it up a
Moving
little.
for Roger, stopping.
Come up a couple of 100 feet.
Copy, coming down.
Coming down, I want you to go up.
Dolly, rifle.
Copy, increasing altitude.
Right, he's looking, I think he's looking at the Harrier jump jet. Jedi 1-1 rifle BMP.
Dolly, rifle.
You can do it, Steve, you can do it.
Forward.
Nice. Got some infantry on the run here. What's a man-pad team? No, that is an RPG soldier. I'm going to go ahead and hit that team with a Hellfire though. Jedi rifle infantry platoon.
At requested altitude.
I'm going to put the weapon right here, and the blast should kill these 5 guys. Boom. Oh shit, there's another set of them up here, look, fucking hell. Jedi rifle infantry. In fact, hold on, have I got any jets coming up that I can get to drop a bomb on this? Oh, Oberon. Oberon 22, Jedi 11, do you copy on 267? Hey, Craggers! Good to see you, dude. I was hoping you would show up, brother. So I want to show you some stuff, Craggers, before you jet off. If you have any questions, not just Craggers, but dude, but anybody watching, guys, if you've got any questions about the Apache, if you want me to show you something, do you want me to demonstrate something, do you want me to answer a question, please don't hesitate to ask. Alright, they are brown bread. Right, so Craggers, one thing I wanted to... So I noticed that when you were flying last night, you were doing a great job like in the hover and stuff like that, and engaging your targets, right? But one thing that can make you a much more effective Apache pilot, dude, right, is if you are actively monitoring what it is that the CPG is targeting. So just let me just work out a little hover here. I'll get the aircraft just nicely trimmed out. There we go. Quite a bit of a crosswind up here.
Jedi 1-1, this is Dolly going in for a gun run on unknown target.
Dolly Jedi, roger. Alright, I'll set that there, right. So I noticed last night that you were spending like quite a lot of time like in this setup using George, alright, where you would get George to find a target.
Deslaving.
It was really good that you had your acquisition source set to TAD so you can see where it is that George is looking. But like for example, just now, like you would get him to laze.
In range, ready to launch.
You seen that he had big box, and then you would fire. So I mean, ultimately there's nothing wrong with kind of operating the Apache in this way. But the problem is you can't really see if it's a good shot or not.
Missile, forward.
All right, that might be on me. Hold on. Please don't be on me. I'm trying to talk someone through something. So basically what you should always be doing, brother, right? Come down to the vid button here. I'll press it with a mouse just so you can see what it is. So go to vid, go to TADS, and select TADS again. Alright, now you can see what it is that George is actually looking at. So, for example, if I can find something
Lasers off.
like over
Deslaving.
here, I'm going to try and find something that's not such a great shot.
And slave.
Fixed wing, 6 o'clock, searching.
Right, so he's just said ground. Right, so if I get him to laze this,
Blazing.
I can zoom in and I can see that, yeah, we've got good line of sight to this target, but sometimes, for example, George is going to be lasing something that, for example, is hiding just behind a building, but because the game's the game, George can still see it. Ultimately, though, if we fire a weapon at that target, the weapon's going to hit the building, or it's going to hit a tree, or there's going to be something in the way for the line of sight. So, generally speaking, dude, you don't want to fire any Hellfire weapon unless you physically look at the target in the cap. So when I'm working with a real person in the front, I'm the pilot in command in the back. I will tell him whether he can or cannot fire. So if I see him looking at something and it doesn't look a good shot, I'll just say, hey, cease fire, let me move the aircraft to the left, to the right, let me come up a little bit so you've got a better line of sight. Where the fuck are all these missiles coming from, dude? Oh, hold on, someone's shooting at him down here.
Lasers off. Deslaving. Slaving.
888. So here's a good example. So laze.
Laser on.
So here's what I'm talking about, dude. So you see how we've still got a laze on this, but it's behind the tree. So you could decide, you know what, I'm not going to be able to get that guy from there. So what I can do, in fact, hold on, let me show you this camera. So you can see the camera a little bit better. So what I can do in this situation, right, is that the weapon would probably make it through, alright, but to get the best probability of kill, I'm going to slide the aircraft to the left so that we have an even better line of sight, so that this tree that's in front of the target is not blocking the target. So just go to the vid page, select TADS, and select TADS again, brother. And just before you get George to pull the trigger on anything, just make sure that you visually look at the video screen, confirm that it's a good shot, you have good line of sight, and let George send it. So he's saying can't shoot now, alright? So here's another little tip for you, okay? So the range on this guy is 8,400 metres, which is outside the range for George. If I tell him to fire, he's saying can't shoot at the target now. So what we were doing last night, where we were getting you to fire in low al, we can do that in direct mode as well. So if I press the weapon action switch right for Hellfire. Hold on.
Lasers off.
Let me turn this guy
Copy.
off.
Ceasefire.
Shit, hold on.
Slaving.
You use your
Copy,
WAS
slave.
switches with George, open it. Fucks it a little bit trebly. Here we go.
Laser on.
Right, same setup. So I'm going to turn George off. I'm going to WAS the Hellfire, so weapon action switch right. And you'll see there that it says primary channel track. So that's telling me that I'm in direct mode. The weapon can see the laser because we've got big box. So George won't fire, but I can fire, and I can fire. Jedi rifle. So George is going to laser the target. I have fired the weapon from the back seat, and the weapon's going to ride the laser beam down to the target. Now this is a really useful thing to do when we're attacking SAM sites, or there's a lot of things down there that can kill us, because you don't have to go forward from this position to get into range for George to fire. So as long as it's inside 10 kilometers, even 9,999 meters, we can WAS the weapon in the back seat and we can fire it. Now, we won't get a countdown.
Lasers off. Good effects, good effects.
We won't get a countdown to impact because technically the system thinks that we're out of range, but we know that we can actually get targets from this range. So that's another really good tip for you, brother. But the main thing, like I said, is just making sure you've always got the vid page. Take your time with the hovers. Don't be in too much of a hurry to go in. You see me dying a lot of the time because I'm really impatient. I keep charging in there. But yeah, the more you take your time, dude, the more targets you're going to find.
Blazing.
So here we go again, same example. Look at this. So George can see something behind a tree. I'm not convinced that weapon's going to get in there. And where this comes in, like, really in handy, is when you were talking about last night that, hey, there was no Apaches available here, so I was going to fly from the North Valley FARP. The last thing you want to do, dude, is make a fucking 70-mile flight with 12 Hellfires and then fucking miss 6 of them. So that's why it's just a really good discipline to make sure you've got that up and you're checking it all the time. But yeah, like I said, man, if you've got any questions, don't hesitate to ask. What's up? Wellesley's back. So a lot of people ask me the same thing. Can I share my Xbox controller mapping? The short answer is no. I could send you the input files, but you would have to do it all yourself because it's tied to my hardware on my PC. But what you can do,
Lasers off. Empty slaved.
is literally, I'll show you. I'll get you the link from what I got.
Blazing.
So again, this one's behind the target. So all I did, dude, right, I went to Google, I typed in DCS Apache Xbox mapping, and use something like this. So, ah shit, I just closed that page when I didn't mean to. Open new window. So that's what I used, guys. I'll put it in both YouTube and Twitch. I just used that, guys. That's all I did, is I went to found that page and then set up the same controller mappings for that. Well, I can see that this guy's moving. I think the Strike Eagle's attacking him. Oberon Jedi, you on this channel? You might be on 30 FM. Oberon Jedi, you on this frequency? 30 FM? Martin, we took off with 1,600 pounds of fuel. So right now in the hover, my endurance is 54 minutes from this position. I'm going to hop in the
Lasers off.
back in the front seat. George is struggling to hover. Surprise, surprise. Alright, that looks alive. It does. Alright, so laze. And what I was talking about earlier about IAT, I always go for an IAT. So I'm lazing, I'm going to press IAT center now. And I get that lock. And I can fire the weapon with a nice stable lock. Jedi rifle, main battle tank. Jakey Poo's in the house. Good to see you, Jake. Morning, Ryan. Ryan's here as well.
Searching.
Did Gatwick to Athens yesterday in the 777. Nice. Crashed to desktop as soon as the nose gear hits the ground. Oh no.
Hawk. 7 o'clock. Searching.
Elliot had a crash in his 777 as well. He flew down to Tenerife, I think, and got a crash coming into land. That sucks, bro. Sorry that happened to you. Oh, there's some trucks. There's another tank. So I might be able to sneak in. But again, so look at this building here, right? So here's where we can get a little bit creative with the Hellfire shots, guys. So I'm worried that a weapon's going to come down from the left and hit this building. So I'm going to laze here. Jedi rifle. I'm going to laze out to the right. Get the weapon going out to the right hand side. I'm going to walk the weapon over here. So the weapon's going out to the right hand side. I'm watching the time of flight. So time of flight is 17 seconds now. 15 seconds. I'm going to start walking the weapon in. So the weapon should come in from the right hand side. There's 10 seconds. Walk it all the way over, all the way over. I mean, I went past it. Ah, he's fucking moved. Is he? No, there he's there. I might have left that too late. Oh! It came in. He's still alive. But you see the weapon make the turn there? We'll go again. Rifle. And I'll bring it a little bit. So here, just like, you can get a little bit creative, guys. You don't have to fire your Hellfires in straight lines. You can get a little bit creative. You can bend it like Beckham. So again, got the weapon going out all the way to the right hand side. There's 15 seconds. And at 10 seconds, I'll start to walk it in. There's 10 seconds. Walk the weapon in. Get it right on the target. And the weapon should come in from slightly from the right hand side. Boom, we got him. See how the weapon came in. Didn't come in from the left with any risk of hitting that building. I think we got a secondary target out there as well, which is ideal. See a lot of trucks down there. Who's this guy? Always good just to switch into infrared, have a quick scan around. The IR stuff in DCS is getting better every patch. Let's just get another truck over there as well. So it looks like there might be a lot of armor targets on this MSR potentially that we can't see from here. So if you just joined us, guys, make sure you follow the channel or subscribe on YouTube and check in with us later on. Here's a manpad team. We're going to be flying with a real world 777 pilot, Jedi rifle manpad. A real 777 pilot's joining us. 104th Bullet's going to be joining us as we fly the 777 from Edinburgh to London, and he's going to be talking us through flying the. He's going to join us on Discord and basically just give us hints and tips and make sure we're operating the aircraft in the most realistic way possible. So if that's something that you feel like watching, it's going to be in about 4 hours time roughly from now, so make sure you check in back in the channel if you can then. Alright, we got him. Alright, this objective in front of me is this. So this is blue, so we own this. This one is disputed. We have friendly troops in there on the other side of this bridge, but on the other side, the east side of the bridge, there's hostiles in there, so I can slave up and we can see that. That's the position that I've been attacking at the warehouse. So here it's here. So there's the bridge. So the friendly troops should be There's the friendly troops there. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to fly up and look, so I am looking straight down this road. So I will hop back in the back seat. Also got the HOTAS set up for the Forger. Have they got HOTAS support now? Oh, Skitsy, the wizard on the commands. The command wizard.
Hawk. 8 o'clock. Searching.
Alright, where are you looking, George? There was some stuff that looked like it was maybe up here somewhere.
And slaving. Deslaving. And slave. Slaving. I'm deslaved. And slave. I'm deslaved. Slaving.
So we've got AAA, so I'm going to lace him just so I can get a range.
Ready to launch.
Right, so he's 5.8 kilometers, which is a bit too close for the Apache. Really, we want to be engaging everything at like no closer than about 7 kilometers.
Hawk. 10 o'clock. Searching.
If we're trying to be ultra safe.
11
We
o'clock.
only have
Searching.
3 weapons left though, so I'm a bit gutted that this Strike Eagle's not on the radio. He could have loads of bombs for me. Oberon 22 Jedi, you on this frequency? 267. What is it he's actually doing? What's he got? Oh, he's doing cap. He's got nothing. Dude, my man's got nothing. Never mind. Oh, you're using the Xbox emulator? Yeah, I did that, Jake. It's awful. It's awful. I mean, you can get it done, but it's not enjoyable at all, dude. It's not enjoyable. Alright, coming to a hover here. Nice 10,000 feet hover. Another thing, so one thing that Krager's mentioned to me last night is that he struggles a little bit with the hover because he kind of forgets a little bit which pedal to put in when you're either applying or taking off the collective power. So one thing I want you guys, if you're struggling with that, to remember, right? Just remember this one phrase: lift and left. So if you're lifting the collective, you need left pedal. So lift and left. Just remember that. Left, left. And you can also remember reduce and right. So if you're reducing the collective power, put right pedal in. If you're lifting the collective, put left pedal in. Lift and left, reduce and right.
Rotor RPM low.
Alright.
Rotor RPM low.
She doesn't really want to hover at this altitude. Let's take a little bit of RPM off and see if she'll recover.
Fixed wing. 6 o'clock. Searching.
Alright, let's see what... so George has... I'm confident he can hit that. It's good line of sight. He's got an IAT lock on it, so I'm going to go ahead and engage that. Jedi rifle.
Firing.
Sir Augustus says, I struggle with that too. Yeah, so... yeah, it is something very, very easy that you can get you in a bit of a twist. In the Apache, just remember, lift and left, reduce and right. Now, it will be different for other helicopters. It actually depends on which way the rotor system turns.
Lasers off. Good effects on target.
Dude, why did the autopilot in this aircraft is just awful now? I tell you what, come down a little bit. Okay, I need some thicker air, make it a bit easier for the aircraft. want to base on this MSR. I'm a bit paranoid that there's something on this airbase though.
And slaving. I'm deslaved.
So, actually, Jungly, no, so the Chinook doesn't need to, brother, because it's got the counter-rotating
Deslaving.
rotor system. So the Chinook doesn't actually have anti-torque pedals, it has rudder pedals.
Slaving.
So all other single, like, rotor helicopters, we have anti-torque pedals. The Chinook doesn't have those, the Chinook just has rudder pedals, because it doesn't have that same issue. So basically you can take off in a Chinook and not press the pedals. The counter rotating, I can't even do it, dude. That's it, isn't it? That's it, yeah. The counter rotating rotors cancel each other out.
I'm deslaved.
Yo, Daz is back. Daz and Blast is in the house on YouTube. Welcome, Daz. It's just another day living the Apache dream.
Searching.
Server's pretty quiet at the moment. I was hoping to get some fast jets in so that I could do some laser designation for them, but server's pretty quiet at the moment. We had one Strike Eagle overhead, but unfortunately he wasn't on the radio. Okay, just coming into a nice little hover here. We're looking straight ahead onto this road in front of us. There shouldn't be any targets. Should be able to escape us from here. I'll jump in the front seat and I'll have a little look. Got this truck moving around. I'm a little bit hesitant to go any further forward because I don't know the situation for what the SAM sitch is or anything down there. Are we climbing? Yeah, he wants to go up for some reason. I hate it.
Moving back. Roger, stopping.
Hold on, just let me check which.
Roger, decreasing
With
altitude.
7,500. Alright, in hover mode. Right, so I want to try and take out this a lot of stuff with gun if I can, but before I do that I need to grab this kind of stuff before it rearms and takes me out. Jedi rifle. Right, we have one missile left. There's a BMP right next to this guy. He looks like he's smoking though. In fact, if I bring the weapon just to this side, I might be able to get 2 for 1. Yeah, I got the fucking that guy, but now this guy's smoking and not dead. Right, where's our friendly infantry? Where's the bridge? There's the bridge. Our infantry should be somewhere. There's our guys there, so they're friendly, so definitely don't engage those guys. Let's creep forward slowly.
Copy, coming down. Copy, speeding up.
We have one missile left.
On speed.
There's a truck. So we're just creeping in slowly here just to try and sanitize this area with gun. I have one Hellfire left. I really want to try and hold on to that until I find something that's super high priority, like some kind of launcher or tracking radar. Everything over there should be dead. We own that zone, so... Right, where's this guy? 3-4, so I can ask George to start slowing down shortly. I did kill a manpad team out here somewhere. Yo, Westy's in the house. Welcome back, Westy. What have we got over here? Oh, there's a... Here we go, some more units. Again, this is stuff that we can kill with a gun, though.
At requested speed.
It's really... I really want to save this Hellfire in case I find a manpad team or some kind of launcher. Right, let's see if we can... Go ahead. We'll WAS the gun now. Guns WASD. Select to burst it all. Now, there is quite a bit of crosswind. Unfortunately, the DCS Apache doesn't do a great job at taking the wind into account, so this might have to be some hit and hope, but we will get some rounds down range and see what this looks like. Alright, 2.9.
Hello, motherfucker.
The wind is coming from left to right. Look, where's that smoke? So there's the smoke there. Hey, Lomac, welcome. So wind is coming, yeah, definitely left to right. Alright, let him have it. See where these rounds land. Oh! Ah, bro, almost got him first time. Yeah, Doms, we're going to be so much more deadlier when that happens. Alright, hit him. Nice, he's burning. There's another guy. So... yeah, this is going to be proper spray and pray here. They're moving as well. Oh, I got hits on the one on the right. Ah, nice, nice. I got them both. Awesome, chat. Awesome. Right, this guy's still burning. Let's try and get some good hits on him. Alright, so here's actually pretty good, I think.
Copy. Speeding up.
Alright, they're too far right. Try and get a little bit closer to that guy. He's damaged, so he's not going to cause us any problems.
Fixed wing. 5 o'clock. Searching.
Speed set.
Just checking these units to make sure there's nobody hiding behind a wall or something.
Coming left.
Jedi nuts.
Nuts Jedi.
There is a fast mover in your vicinity.
Jedi.
Northeast of you,
Copy. Slowing down.
midway up the mountain line.
Right, got him. Where's his buddy? There's his buddy there.
At requested speed. At requested heavy.
Got him. Good hits. We are hitting them. There we go. 30 Mike. Right, is this zone still contested? Yeah, there's still enemy in this zone somewhere in front of me. I'm not sure where they are though. Oh, I've never used the cannon with the fire control radar, Doms. That's pretty cool, dude. I need to go and learn how to do that. Alright, walk forward.
Copy. Speeding up.
I think it might be an infantry guy that's still alive. We did put a Hellfire into some infantry. There was an infantry group. Can't remember where they were though. But
At requested speed.
we did hit an infantry team with a Hellfire.
Copy. Slow one down. On speed.
I don't see anybody yet though. So the area we're trying to check, so it goes up as far as, so we got the MSR 1 road, 2 roads to our left, and then it's halfway down this industrial complex before this road here. So we go back in, so there's the MSR.
This is Ghost Rider requesting a flyby.
Negative, Ghost Rider. The
Pattern is full. Good to see you, Digital. Welcome. There's the second road. So they've got to be somewhere. I wonder if they're on this side. I feel like I'm in police camera action all of a sudden. So our friendly troops. Have I crossed the bridge yet? I think I have yet. Our friendlies are right below me. That's cool, you can see the gun, look. Yeah, our friendlies are right below me. Alright, I don't see where the last remaining units are, but I know that there is some targets over here. So what I'm going, oh shit, there's quite a few bits over there, look at that. There's a tank. Got 2 BMPs. I think that's where we hit the guys with the Hellfire. Yeah, it was. Alright, let's go ahead and... In fact, you know what, I'm going to...
I've got 2 Hellfires on code 1772.
Oh, roger. Yeah, I've got 2 targets for you if you can come up on... let me know when you're in.
Alright, I'm about 3 miles behind you coming in.
Right, so we're going to go frequency. We're going to type in 1... In fact, hold on, I'll go that one first. 1772 and enter. And now our code for that one is 1772. So we've got a code, select Bravo 1772. Now I can laze for the Kiowa. Excuse me. Alright, and that's Jedi. Target's going to be 2 BMPs. They are at the southeast target area.
Copy.
Coming right. Rolling out.
I launched these in direct mode, right? Wait for big box.
Yeah, wait for big box.
Copy.
Lasing on 1772. So the Kiowa is looking for our laser. There he's there. So you need to look to the right about 20 or 30 degrees. It's the southeast objective.
Copy.
Should be off your nose. Just maybe 10 degrees right.
I hit box for a second.
Copy. Give me 2 Hellfires with 7 seconds spacing.
Copy.
Missile, right.
Rifle.
Right, there's the first one.
Missile, right.
Rifle.
Right, 2 weapons in the air from the Kiowa. First one. Great job, target's destroyed. So enemy technical in that position. See if George can find anything down here.
Slaving. Deslaving.
So that's good, because that means we still have our Hellfire.
And slaving. Deslaving. And deslaving. And deslaving. I'm deslaved.
Where was the gun?
And slave. Missile set to low out. Missile set to low ball.
Right, George doesn't see anything. But there is something still alive down there. Oh, it's behind us. Got friendly troops down here that we don't want to engage.
Slaving.
What I'll do is fly out a little bit and then come back around and have a look at it.
Directly off your nose, low, edge of the desert. 2 targets.
And slaving. Deslaving.
Alright, you turned. I'm headed towards them.
Roger.
They're 030 from our position, just on the edge of the white sand, north of the small skyscrapers.
Jedi. Oh shit, I'm running out of fuel.
And slaving. I'm deslaved.
I got a visual on you, I don't see them.
Directly off my nose,
Slaving.
300 meters, right at the edge of the town where the white sand desert starts, 2 tracked vehicles look like APCs.
I'm deslaved.
Shooting at me, evading.
Slaving.
See.
Deslaving. Blazing.
Jedi rifle, BTR. Come on. Ah, fuck the code. Code. Like.
Engaging. Lasers off. Those are good hits. DWASD.
Alright, I took the armor. I see the two technicals. I'm going to try and engage with a gun. Come on, Otto. Come on. Fucking Otto. I gotta make this guns pass, then we gotta get out of here fast, chat. Oh fuck. Might not even make it, dude. Might get shot down at this rate. Come on, guns. Come on, guns. Got one of them. I've hit him. Two of them smoking. Somebody else fucking shooting at me. God damn it, there's another one.
There's a Bofors somewhere.
Yeah, I see him. I see him. Come on, oh yes! We got him, we got him. Alright, dude, I'm low on fuel. I gotta get out of here.
Out to the south.
Alright, direct whiskey 1. Ah, thanks, crackers.
I'm catching a strafe.
Thanks for that, guys. Hey, Piston. So one thing you have to watch in the Apache when you're using auto guns is sometimes auto can get a little bit out of sync. The best way to check if auto's working, right? So for example, we can see on my radar it's got me at 100 feet. If I look down in front of the aircraft, you see on the, it says A01. Down on the bottom row, you see it says A01. That means automatic, and it's ranging to 100 feet, 0.1. So that's a good way you can check. So if I come up to 200, which so I'm above 150, so it should say A02 when I look in front of the aircraft now. There's A02. But sometimes, like if you see a target and you're in automatic range for the guns, and you look at the target and fire, and the rounds are just not landing anywhere near the target, select the gun again. So was the gun again? It'll go to manual, and then quickly go back and select auto again, and that'll redo the auto gun process. And the gun should be a lot more accurate. That's what you seen me doing there when I was going, come on auto, come on! And then I realised that the auto was out of sync. So I re-was the gun. It automatically goes into manual ranging at 1,500 metres. And then I went back to the weapons page. I pressed man range. I went to my keyboard unit. I hit A. I pressed enter. And we are now in auto guns mode. So the gun will automatically range itself. Now I've got it set up on my keyboard so that I don't have to, when I'm under pressure, I don't have to come down, look, type A and then press enter. So all I have to do is I look at my weapon screen. So I'll unwas the gun, was it again. So I look at my weapon screen, I press weapon, I press man range, I press left control A on my keyboard to type A on the keyboard unit, and then I press left control space to type enter. And now if you look at my iHads, it's got A in front of the range, which tells me that we are in auto guns.
Pontiac 61 ready.
Is that guy calling Pontiac for a radio check, or is that his call sign? I see it, James something. Station calling for radio check on 30 FM. Your readability is 4. Hey, what's up, Lewis? But your altitude is in feet, your range is in meter. Yeah, but it's going to be around about the same thing, dude. Hey, the Bluer's in the house. Good to see you. John Bluer has joined us on Twitch. Welcome.
We are family.
Grizzly 1-1 on station.
Trigger math bullet than me.
What's Grizzly flying? Grizzly 1-1 Jedi. Lots of armor units at, well, lots of targets at south, east, and north. Still some enemy units at overpass. Caution, friendly units on the ground at the west side of overpass.
Go with that, thank you.
Alright, we have an 8-minute flight to make it back to the base, and our fuel endurance is 15 minutes. We have 350 pounds of fuel on. I have dumped the pylons just to give us an extra couple of knots and a little bit less drag. Hey, what's up, Chronic? Definitely not, bro. Definitely not. Was flying the Kiowa yesterday, lasing targets for friendlies. We were shooting down enemy jets with a Stinger as well. Is that a K-50?
And slaving. Deslaving.
Boo! Someone's flying a K-50. Who is it? It's this Pontiac guy. Points off, bro. Points off. John Bluers on Twitch says, shot the Tomcat down after you wrapped up single Stinger. Nice! Nice, brother. Justice. Virtual pilots in the house as well. Sorry, brother. I missed that. I was busy at the time. Thank you so much for working and lurking. Yo, the Haidster! The Buster in Chief has joined us. Welcome, Hayden. Messy 2U's in the house as well. Welcome, guys. Hope you're enjoying the cooler weather, Hayden. It's a little bit cooler up in here in Warwick, so... Yeah, I slept a lot better last night. Alright. I'll be right back in 1 minute, chat. Less. I'll be right back.
Fixed wing, 12 o'clock, searching. Fixed wing, 12 o'clock, searching.
Oh, coffee!
What the fuck?
Or Chofi, I'm not sure how I'm supposed to pronounce that, brother. Thank you so much for the raid. Sorry, dude. For some reason, my alerts are not working. Sorry, man. I'm not hearing a lot of the alerts that are coming through. What's up, Empty Pockets?
Copy. Ceasefire.
Okay, we're 11 miles away. We have 11 minutes of fuel remaining.
Hawk. 12 o'clock. Searching.
Luckily, we're
12
less than
o'clock.
5 minutes
Searching.
out. Again, just to reiterate, guys, if you have any questions at all about operating the Apache, anything you want to learn, any questions you want answered, anything you want me to show you, a demonstration or whatever, please don't hesitate to ask. "146 knots across the ground." Ides on Twitch. Oh, nice, John. Looking forward to getting you in, brother. Ides on Twitch says, how do you trim the thing so well? So, the trick is, a lot of people don't really understand how to use the force trim properly on the Apache. So, like, I can take my hands off and the aircraft's not going to wander around anywhere. So, when any time I move the control surfaces, right? Anytime, so apart from like right now, I'm making tiny little adjustments with the cyclic, right? But anytime that I am like properly manoeuvring the aircraft around like this, I mean doing anything at all, I am pressing and holding the force trim button. Alright, so even right now I'm holding the force trim button until I get the aircraft nice and trimmed out for where I want it to go. So I'm still holding force trim. Now I have the aircraft trimmed nice and level. I'm going to release the force trim button and the aircraft's going to be nicely trimmed. Again, if I want to make minute adjustments, I can make them without pressing the force trim. But anytime I make any significant adjustment to the collective, the pedals, or the cyclic, I am pressing and holding the force trim button until I get the aircraft in the attitude that I want it to be stable at, which is about now. So now I'll release the force trim button and the aircraft's on its way. John Bluer's going to fire up the Kiowa. Nice, dude. Darren's on the ground, trying to start the Apache. Nice one, bro. So flying other helicopters, for example, the Gazelle and the Kiowa, you don't need to press the force trim button. You don't need to press and hold the force trim button while you're flying. It's just the Apache SCAS that it really helps if you press and hold force trim while you're manoeuvring. And then when you want to essentially take your hands off the aircraft, you release the force trim. Now you can see that we're slightly rolling to the right. So what I could do is I could make the correction and then just press and instantly release force trim again. Press and release. And now the aircraft is dead trimmed out. I am using SAS, yeah. Always, Professor, always. Thanks for lurking, Skitsy. Appreciate all the help on the commands as well, brother.
Laser designating 6 o'clock.
Nice one. We'll see you for the 777 stream. Hey, Rongo, calm down. It's okay, sir. So now I'm pressing and holding the force trim button. I will not let go of the force trim button until we actually land the aircraft at this point. So I'm making all these maneuvers while holding down force trim. No, you see a box around the speed when attitude hold is engaged, Professor. Look. There you go, that's attitude hold. That doesn't mean that SAS is on, brother. That's attitude hold. Alright, here's a FARP. So we'll go ahead and do the pop and stop. There's Darren down there. What's up, Daz?
Laser designating 4 o'clock.
Okay, we're landing on pad 1. Still holding force trim. Come slightly to the right and land. Touching down. Just a quick seating check to make sure that we're on. And there we go. 6% fuel.
How long's it been since anybody encountered enemy air?
I haven't seen any the whole time.
Raj, I think I'm going to come back with Hellfire and guns then.
Request refueling.
Copy.
Request rearming.
Copy.
Hey, Dolly, so we're just mapping up stuff. So we basically need bombs, bro. If you could bring GBU-12, that would be brilliant. If you're coming back in the Harrier, because we can laser targets for you. We have myself in the Apache. We have John Bloors going up in Kiowa. We also have Nuts going up in a Kiowa as well. So between the three of us, we can definitely get lasers for you. My main man, Grizzly 11, is up there as well. And this K50 looks like he's... he can't laser for you because he's a potato, but yeah. If you could bring some bombs, dude. We actually need some transport helicopters as well at some point later on. It'd be ideal to get somebody flying trans, but
Refueling complete.
for now, we need bombs. Right, guys, I'm going to go make a very quick cup of coffee. There's Darren there. Don't crash into me, Daz. There's Darren. So I'm going to leave you with I'll leave you with Darren for just 2 minutes while I go and make a cup of coffee, and I'll be right back.
Crumpet 1 mic check.
5x5.
Thanks.
Sorry, I didn't see you were on 30. 5x5 did, yeah.
Cheers, dude. 111 coming up from Common Farm, heading to the north.
Alright, I'm back. It looks like we are rearmed. My main man Daz is still on the pad. Daz, that's, oh shit. That is Darren from the Bay on Twitch, one of my longest running supporters on Twitch. Okay, we're heading back in, so I'll go to route direct waypoint 2. And we know that we are going somewhere up there, 30 miles away. Alright, clear on the right, we've got Daz on the right hand side and in between the pads. Trim has been reset. Weapons page check, we have the weapons that we want. Okay, quick performance page check. OGE is 97%. Right. Alright, up we go. Aircraft's light. And quick power check. So in real life, this is probably the most important part of any helicopter flight in real life, doing the hover check, because all the aircraft isn't really stressed until you get up in the air, and now all the weight is laden by the helicopter. But yeah, rotor RPM is good, engine's good, T's and P's are all in the green, fuel's checked at 1.5. We're clear on the left, clear on the right. Let's come out and left. Hey Luz, what's up brother? You're watching from the 777 flight deck. Thank you so much for working and lurking. Martin says don't forget to repair. I don't think we needed to repair, Martin. I think we're good, dude. We just took a couple of shots. We're alright. I think repairing actually kind of jacks the aircraft up a little bit, Martin, so I'm not going to bother. Clear on both sides. Through decision height, we're going to decide to fly away. Dolly was going to fly in the Black Hawk, Roger. I don't think we're ready to start capturing just yet, brother, but if you want to come up, and then we'll try and mop it up as fast as we can. Professor says, I thought altitude hold was part of the SAS system. I need to read up on it some. So, the SAS is never off. So, I mean, you're right that it is part of the SAS system. But the SAS is never off, dude. The SAS is always on in the Apache. Which is that's why we press and hold the force trim button to basically update the SAS. It's a bit more complicated than that, but it's the best way, the simplest way to think about it is we're constantly update the SAS position by pressing and holding the force trim button and bringing the SAS along with us. Mr. Edgar 84 is here on Twitch. Good to see you, sir. One question: why is there on the right MFD this green square? Which function on that? That is a great question. So. I actually don't know the answer to that, dude. I don't know why. I think it might be that is the range. So at the moment we are in a 13.5 kilometer range. So if I tab up, that goes to 27. So I'm assuming that this box is the 27 kilometer box. So from this point to that point would be 27 kilometers. From that point to that point would be 27. Well, in fact, that's actually miles because I'm in nautical miles. That would be 40. That would be 54. That'd be 81. That'd be 216. Hey, no known name has joined us for the very first time on Twitch. First time chatter. Welcome to the channel, dude. Why are you going backwards? He asks. It's called a category alpha departure. So It's a takeoff that multi-engine helicopters will use sometimes in case they get an engine failure. So if one of the engine fails, the theory is that we're coming up and backwards from our takeoff point. If the engine fails, we can nose forward and attempt to auto-rotate back into the same position that we took off from. Oh yeah, I know, Luz. Don't worry, bro. I get you, dude. Don't you worry. Astral says, did the Apache throttle get fixed? I had no idea there was any problem with the Apache throttle, sir. So you'll see rescue helicopters doing that a lot. No name. They don't do it so much in America, but in Europe it's a huge thing. Pretty much all the rescue helicopters. Well, it really depends on what the area looks like, the landing area where the aircraft takes off from. If there's a lot of obstacles around the aircraft, then they'll do what's called a Category Alpha departure. There's different versions of the Category Alpha departure, but the main one that you've seen there, which is where we take off, we do a power check, and then we come out and aft. Sometimes if there's like trees all around the
so that you can see target markers,
the landing zone,
that would be the shit.
What I'll do, they'll come up, they'll do their power check at 5 feet, whatever. Then they'll climb to about 50 feet vertically or as high as they need to.
I think maps on this channel. I just heard myself on the screen.
To clear the obstacles around them, and then they'll come out and backwards again. Same reason. If one of the engines quits, they can auto-rotate back down. Now you wouldn't do that in a single engine helicopter. In a single engine helicopter, the most important thing is to get airspeed over the rotor system, over the rotor disc. That's the most important thing in a single engine helicopter. That's what's going to save us in an auto rotation if the engine quits. They only do that Cat A in a single engine helicopter as procedure in case one of the engines gives out. But in a single engine helicopter, you wouldn't want to do that, dude. If you lifted off and came up and backwards in a single engine helicopter and the engine quits, you're basically it's called dead man's curve. You're inside the dead man's curve at that point for being able to recover the aircraft. Even if you dump the collective straight away, you're probably not going to be able to recover the rotor RPM enough to be able to effectively do an auto rotation at the bottom of that. But getting quite a few stars here. I'm hoping this comes back. Anybody else's game froze? Oh shit! Oh well. At least we're alive. Alright. Back to the drawing board. Well, at least we hadn't flown 70 miles or something like that. Hey, Silas, welcome on YouTube, watching from Nairobi in Kenya, brother. That's where my mother was born. My mother was born in Nairobi. Fanky on YouTube says, isn't the drift normal for the Apache? Look, yeah, so drift is normal for all helicopters, brother. All helicopters crab when they fly. Apart from, in fact, no, even the Chinook will do it a little bit as well.
Request refueling. Request rearming.
Copy.
Alright. First we do is turn our primary lights up and battery, check that the rotor brake is definitely off, battery on,
Refueling
APU cover
complete.
open and APU to start. So the reason why helicopters crab is because of the torque in the system. So you'll notice now when I start the engine that the rotor starts obviously turning, it turns to the left, which means the aircraft wants to roll to the way that torque works, the more power that goes through the system, every action has an equal and opposite reaction. So we have the tail rotor on that's counteracting the rotor system. So the aircraft wants to, the rotor's going left, so the aircraft wants to spin round to counteract that. We have the tail rotor on, but because of the torque in the rotor system, the aircraft will always fly just slightly to the side. Foresight, yeah, he has. So that's why you'll see, if you watch a helicopter take off very closely, you'll notice that one side of the aircraft comes into the air before the other. Or when a helicopter lands, one wheel or one skid will always touch down just slightly before the other one touches down, unless the ground is uneven or something like that. And that's down to the torque, the way that the aircraft sits in a hover. It'll be at a slight angle. One side will be slightly lower than the other side.
Rotor RPM low.
Hey, Callie,
Rotor
good to see you,
RPM
brother.
low.
Yeah, I'm quite high. I'm scanning the whole city. Got some stuff marked on the north. Southeast, almost clear.
Alright, both engines are up. Torque sharing is confirmed. T's and P's are all in the green. The rotor RPM is stable. We'll take the APU to off. And turn on the CMOS. Arm the selective jettison. We'll go to the weapon page. What's the gun? Select the burst to all. And the range to auto. And we'll turn off the ground override now. Channel, we'll go to mic for the Hellfire and put our code to mic as well. We'll go to our ASE page, turn on the chaff. I need to have the ground override back on for that. Chaff is armed, utility RLWR is on.
Searching.
And this is where we start
10
pressing
o'clock.
some buttons.
Searching.
So I want to see the CPG cursor on the nav page, current route on attack. I want to see threats and targets. I also want to see friendly units, enemy units, planned targets and threats on the nav page. On the attack page, that's already boxed, but I want enemy units on there as well. I want to go to utility, check the ASE auto search, auto page to track so that it's not in search. Check our performance page, make sure that we're below 100% for the out of ground effects. Hover requirement, in ground effect is 78. It'll probably be a little bit lower than that by the time that we get up and get our power check done. Fuel's checked at 1.7.5. We are good. We're just waiting on the INU coming in and aligning. Mode switch, we'll go to the flight page, set nautical miles from kilometers so that we're dealing in nautical miles. We don't have an FCR on board, so we don't need to unpin the mast. Check that the radio volumes are all in the position that we want. Fix track IR. We'll come down and uncage the SAI and double check that the selective jettison switches are all armed. The rotor brake is definitely off, the APU is off with the covers closed. And we're just waiting on the INU now.
Yeah, copy. I'll watch your
Darren's left the server, going to have a little try offline, Roger, brother.
off pass as well, but still something lurking down there.
Isaac says, so what would be the procedure in an event you get frame drops in real life? Close your ass and kiss your ass goodbye. Close your ass? Close your eyes and kiss your ass goodbye. So there's quite a lot of sidewind, crosswind in this mission as well, which is exacerbating the roll. Unhappy says the Mi-24 has a rotor inclined about 2 degrees to the right to remedy it. Nice. But it's Russian, so fuck that. The Huey hovers with the left side down, albeit noticeably less than the Mi-8. Alright, so we have nav now, so we're going to come in and get our current position in. It's always important to make sure that you have a waypoint for the FARP that you took off from, so that you can reference how far it is, more importantly how much time it's going to take you to fly back to that point, especially when you are managing your fuel. The Apache will give you how much endurance time you have for your fuel. So if you're ever not sure about if you're going to have enough fuel to make it back to base, all you would do is set your waypoint back to base, and the aircraft will tell you how long it's going to take to fly back there, and you just cross-check that with how much fuel you have on board. Right, so we want Romeo Echo Uniform 0494 0494 0494 4588 4588. Enter. That gives us 5774, which is matches. Enter. And that is waypoint 2. So now we go to route and waypoint and type in whiskey 1, enter, select whiskey 1, insert that into our route, We want to add another waypoint, identify it as Whiskey 2. We have Whiskey 2 selected and inserted. Unselect add, box direct, select direct, waypoint 2. And now we are ready to fly to waypoint 2. Unselect the route page. Our parking brake has been released. We are clear on the right hand side, we're clear on the left hand side. I don't need diehads for this, I will just reference the MFD pages. So we are bringing up the collective. Once I see that the tail unlock wheel comes unselected, I'll apply a little bit of left pedal. Okay, a little bit of left pedal and commit on the collective. Up we go, just a nice steady transition into ground effect, nice and steady. Rotor RPM is stable, fuel's checked at 1.7, T's and P's are all in the green, engines are good, no warnings from the aircraft to tell us that anything is wrong. Clear on the left hand side, clear on the right hand side. We'll apply a bit more power and start coming up and aft. We don't want to over torque the aircraft, so I am watching the torque values, making sure we don't go any higher than 100%. There's 94, 95, 96, 97, 98. And we'll hold it there. 99. Play on the iHads. There's 100%. Just take a little bit off. Looking for 150 feet for our decision height. There's 140. There is 150. Transition mode selected. Clear on both sides. We're going to fly away. Stick forward. Let the aircraft do its thing. And we want to come right, so a little bit right on the collective. A little bit of a right pedal. Still holding down force trim. Now we'll get her trimmed out, bring the collective up to about 98%.
Yep, scanning.
There's 98, nice and level flights. I'm going to let go of force trim now, and then just make some small adjustments, get that trimmed in. So we have a 13 knot crosswind here at the moment, which is exacerbating our crab. KBU on Twitch says, damn, I need to get some MFDs, yeah. So my setup is awesome, man. My setup is absolutely awesome. So I can see these two screens that you guys can see there. I can see those two screens in real life right in front of me. Silas asks, am I a pilot in real life? I am training to be a helicopter pilot in real life. We're all pilots, says DCS Model Maker. Yeah, exactly. We're all pilots. Some of us are pilots in the real world. Some of us are pilots in the DCS world.
Yeah, Roger. Seems that the infantry is engaging that enemy. Looks like it's behind a building.
Alright, sip some coffee because life is good. Anytime I move the control surfaces, KBU, I press and hold the force trim. I only take my finger, only release force trim when I'm happy with the aircraft's attitude. There you go, Daz. I got you, brother, don't worry. I've even got a sign on my desk that says it. Because I'm a fucking professional. As you know fine well. Thanks for working and lurking, Hayden. Alright, we have just captured southwest, so we just got Kerman West and north, so I don't know what is alive in here somewhere. I think it's some infantry hiding in a building. We might need a Jtac to find that last target.
Yeah, Roger, nothing on that.
What is he targeting? Targeting a Euro on 1517. Well, I'll see if I can hit his targets when we get up there. Is ED working on the Apache flight model, or is it finished? It's pretty much finished, dude. It changes every now and then.
The area seems to be clear. Do you have anything else for traders?
It does change every now and then. I think it'll be something that, I mean, the flight models are never fully finished because the game has been constantly updated, so flight models are kind of constantly tweaked and things, and but there's nothing wrong with the Apache flight model per se that needs to be fixed.
Fixed wing, 6 o'clock, searching.
The train driver guy on Twitch says, didn't they acknowledge that the flight model needs work? I have no idea, brother. Like I said, I think it's something that they will always be working on and tweaking. Helicopter flight models are insanely difficult to get right on flight sims. So much so that flying a helicopter on a flight sim, even as advanced as DCS, doesn't really feel what it feels like flying them in real life.
Helicopter! Searching. Searching.
Great timing, brother. Good to see you back, Enigma. What's the blurry thing around the HUD? So that is our monocle. So you see this thing here, that's what the little lens, that's what this is. See how it's like a, so it just sits in front of the pilot's
Hawk.
right eye.
6 o'clock, searching. Hawk. 6 o'clock,
You see it?
searching.
This monocle here, that's what we're getting. All this information is displayed on that eyepiece there. Comes out from here and is projected onto that bit of glass. Helicopter, helicopter.
Nuts rifle, AAA, position north, lattice delta.
My guy's called the Coochie Harvester. Oh.
Be advised to take black.
Hey, Empty Pockets, first time chat in the channel, welcome. What server is this? This is the GrayFlag Persian Gulf server. No need to be sorry at all, sir. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask.
I just took a hit.
So how the server works, we start down like literally in these islands, we capture these islands and
Yeah, I think there's
basically
an F60 still up because
we
there's black first.
capture the whole
area.
map. So we start at the bottom and we work our way up the whole map. So you can see that now we're like up at the top right hand side of it. We're up on one of the final objectives here. But yeah, so there's literally hundreds and hundreds of objectives that we have to capture going up.
Pushing over to the area, trying to attack the flak off you while you're VAing.
Yes, Coochie. There's no other helicopters in DCS have the. It's called the monocle. It's called the IHADS technically. Yeah, can't wait to see the Chinook. Same, DCS model maker on YouTube is hyped for the Chinook. I am also super hyped for it, man.
Not to be advised, I just took small arms fire in the direction you're turning.
Yeah,
Copy, engaging.
is engaging.
Gun.
Right, so these guys are engaging some targets with gun up ahead. Train driver guy says main rotor torque is too high, that's why they increased the tail rotor thrust. Again, why pedals are so sensitive, crab angle is wrong, also scatter. Yeah, so it's not perfect, dude. Like I said, that they are still tweaking it.
Infantry.
But it's not, there's nothing wrong with it. It's not unflyable or anything like that. You can.
Yeah, Merlin. Good hits.
It's certainly not terrible.
There's more still there. There's a guy with an RPG. About 50 meters east of the guy I killed.
Golden says, I think showing Monaco is optional. Yes! Yeah, you can turn this bit off.
Stand by, I'm in hot on this RPG.
You can turn this little... to be honest, man, when it first came out, I hated it and I turned it off and I turned it back on again. I don't even see that now. I don't even see that. You just, I don't even notice that it's there.
I see him, I can stick a Hellfire on him. Oh, straight and go for it.
No, definitely flyable. It's my main aircraft I fly now, yeah, so I'm kind of the same. I really enjoy the Kiowa as well, though, train guy, but...
Copy that, RPG guys down.
Yeah, the Apache is just so much fun. Oh.
Good AK, dude. Kind of right in the middle of the road.
Engaging with 40 miles.
No, Kiowa's awesome. DCS model maker. We're all about the Kiowa here, brother. I love the Kiowa.
7 o'clock. Searching.
Unhappy Troll on YouTube says, we hope one day they do the model, the loss of tail rotor authority and crosswinds will become more dangerous. I don't think it'll ever get to that stage, sir. But it would be nice. I think, yeah, I think that's maybe a little bit too far down the line for what they're going for, but, I mean, I might be wrong.
Guy in the road is dead. There's a guy next to a building to the north of where that guy just went down. He's moving now, he's heading to the north.
Slaving. Deslaving.
Shit.
I am super excited for the Chinook train guy on Twitch, yeah. Dude, I'm going to be flying that. That's going to be day one for me.
Lost eyes.
So I'll be streaming before the, like on the day that the Chinook gets released, I'll be streaming on that day. Before it comes out probably. And then we'll do the update live on stream and then fly. You guys will get to see me fly it for the very first time. Yeah, Troll. Like something like that, dude, really needs to be like a, do you know what I mean? Like an accredited CAA approved simulator or FAA approved simulator for
7 o'clock. Searching.
Instrument IR ratings and instrument ratings and things like that, dude. You're not really going to get that type of complexity on a desktop simulator. Plus, it's just way over most people's heads. Things like LTE and stuff like that is. It's a little bit beyond where the kind of desktop gamer needs to be. And like you say, the complexity of trying to do something like that is probably just a bit too much for the engine. I'm not sure. So it's the, I think it's the CH-47F we're getting. Is that right, guys? It's the Foxtrot. It's quite a new one. It's got a glass cockpit. It's not some old thing we're getting. Right, what was that laser code? 1517. So if I come down to the weapon page, go to code and select LST. I'll put it on this one. 1517. Enter. In fact, hold on, I need to go to frequency first.
Fixed wing, 7 o'clock. Searching.
That's 1-1, this is Dolly.
Right, LST code is on 1517. I'll come back to see LST Bravo.
Copy 1.
So now, I can't do it from the back seat, but I can do it from the front seat.
Enough for me to the UH-60 then.
Hang on, dude, I'm planning engagement. 1 second.
Right, I'll hop in the front seat. Now, I don't have a button bound for this, but what I can do, if I press this to... Uh-oh. It's going to search for the laser.
Copy, just slow one down. Copy, just slow one
One
down.
infantry down.
Right, it doesn't seem to find it. It might be... don't have, oh, no, we got it, we got it. Oh, shit, I had it for a little second there.
Speed set. Coming left.
So the TADS is now scanning in a 4-bar pattern to try and find the laser. We're definitely on the right code here. 1517.
Taking 5.
Code 1517.
Where from?
So we're trying to find the laser that this Jtac is putting out. We might not have line of sight.
Rolling out.
Speed up just a little bit.
Copy. Speeding up.
All these guys are up in front of us trying to find this. I think he's up. Yes, I need to come further left.
Coming left.
I think it used to do that, KBU, yeah. But it is
On
cool
speed.
seeing it do this. Oh, I think we got it. I think we got it, chat. So now I can turn this to off. Come on, back on. So someone looks like they're shooting at him. He's inside this building. I'm gonna put a Hellfire in it, bro. Channel Bravo. Alright guys, Jedi 1-1
On course.
turning up. We got a visual on a Jtac laser. We're going to put a Hellfire into that building with the guys in it. In fact, stand by. I think he might have just been killed.
Fixed wing, 8 o'clock. Searching.
Dolly from Grizzly 1-1. If you approach from the south, you should be able to land clearly on that big field.
I think I got him with the M4.
I think you did get him, dude, yeah. The Jtac's lasing something else, so I'm going to put a Hellfire in there. Rifle.
Copy.
Is that even tracking? Dude,
Sorry about that,
sailed
Dolly. We
right
just
back.
hit some combat there. What was your last transmission?
Never mind, I dropped the troops off. They're doing work.
Beautiful.
Oh, I can see it. I'm not sure why that didn't track. Yeah, KBU. It's a brilliant, it's a perfect tool for the front seat.
Missile, missile.
Rifle,
Left.
AAA, the north supplies.
Hold on, let me just turn that off because that is annoying. Is this guy still blazing? No, so hold on, he's visual on us. Targeting soldier on 1517. So you can still see somebody down here. Yeah, Xbox controller, absolutely perfect for the front seat, guys. Absolutely perfect. Right, let's come back around and get into a hover and see if we can find this guy.
Rotor RPM high.
This is always a really frustrating part of GrayFlag, literally trying to find the last guy.
Missile.
Rifle.
Forward right.
Supply.
We do have a Jtac here, which is going to help. Oh, something's shooting at me. Right, probably not a good idea to hover here then. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to find out where the Jtac is and go and get somewhere close to his position, because I should be able to have line of sight on a target from there. So where is the Jtac? Oh shit, maybe this guy.
I'm getting a laid target 1517 in.
Because I'm cooler than you, Santa! Because I'm cooler than you, bro. Hey, Dark Moor, my brother from the same mother is in the house. Good to see you.
Taking fire.
Good to see you, young man. Where are you taking fire from?
Crossroads. Signal.
Copy.
Hey.
We might just park this enemy infantry guy for now, dudes, and help out on the war effort up here.
Fixed wing. 6 o'clock. Searching.
Alright, channel to Mike. Code to Mike.
I think this infantry guy's the one he's lasing.
Missile.
Rifle.
Right.
PTR. Supply.
Right, where is Crossroads? It must be up here somewhere.
And slaving.
I'll try and bait him again.
Anti-slave.
Alright, there definitely is flak exploding around us. Need to try and work out where that's coming from. Probably coming from up here. Kerman Supply.
Slaving. I'm deslaved. Slaving. Deslaving. Deslaving.
Shack PTR.
I'm not sure where
Slaving.
this is. Oh, hold on.
I'm deslaved.
Maybe the stuff that's smoking, Maverick. That'd be a great place to start looking.
I'm deslaved.
Rifle infantry.
Long range sight.
Blazing.
Alright.
Missile. Aft right.
Alright, up in the front.
Lasers off.
SA-11, they need to go, but I want to try and find the cannons first.
Got the guy at fast.
Copy, just slowing down.
Missile.
Rifle.
Aft
PTR.
right.
Supply.
I don't see these.
Jedi 1-1, be advised, the bow force you're taking
At
fire
requested
from
speed.
are just north of supply.
Grizzly Jedi, roger, we got visual on them now, we are engaging.
Roger.
Jedi rifle. Yeah, we're not interested in being tactical. We're only interested in being tactical. So yeah,
Shack PTR.
it's such a perfect setup for the front seat. So I'm using this thumb controller to control the TADs where it's looking, and a combination of pressing different keys to do the different functions. Alright, looks like that one is down, so I can switch to IR. So the only bad thing about using an Xbox controller to do all this is remembering... Oh, what the fuck? That's got to be one of ours. Oh, shit.
Rifle go close.
That is close. That's too close for comfort, guys. We're going to move. Yeah, the only bad thing is that you have to use a lot of modifiers. So you have to press one button and another button to get it to do something. And that can be a bit of a pain, especially when you've your first week or 2 weeks using the Xbox controller. That could be a bit of a nightmare to remember all the different modifiers and stuff and what does what. But
Rifle, rapier, optical track,
once you've been using it for a couple of weeks and you get used to it,
Missile. Right.
I don't even think about it now. I literally don't even think about the buttons that I'm pressing. But if I haven't flown it for a little while, it can be quite a difficult thing to just for the first day or two just remembering all the key combinations. But yeah,
Shack 1 has both 4.
Alright, I'll just chuck this here, jump back in the front.
Shack, Rapier obstacle track.
Right, I see something shooting there. Get George to come up a
Gonna
little
go
bit.
for the track radar.
Moving. Roger. Stopping. Roger. Stopping. Copy. Coming up.
Something shooting from out about here. Are these SA-6 or SA-11 launchers? I think they're SA-6 launchers.
At requested altitude.
Rifle, Rapier track.
So yeah, what was this thing up on the hill? Yeah, this is ours.
Missile, missile, forward right.
I don't want to hit that. Jedi rifle launcher. I'm going to hit it just in case it is. And I don't think it's an SA-11 launcher. I'm pretty sure it's SA-6. In fact, I'm almost 100% sure.
Shack.
Not sure where John's hitting these rapiers. We'll come up a bit more again.
Should
Copy,
that
coming up.
Rapier needed.
Copy. Coming up.
Here we go. Here we go.
Fixed wing, 5 o'clock.
Jedi
Searching.
rifle AAA.
At requested altitude.
Not if it's rearming though, KBU. Jedi rifle. Yeah, I was thinking it could be the SA-11, but I'm pretty sure it's the SA-6. They look so similar. Right, we're both down. What's that? There's a AAA position. Come up a little bit just to get a bead on this guy.
Copy. Coming up. Copy. Coming up.
I've never really studied... Oh shit, what's this? Studied the difference between the two of them too much. The SA-6 launcher and SA-11 launcher. I'm sure there is some distinguishing features, but they just look so similar. You've got to be super careful, and like KBU points out, they don't necessarily need the tracking radar to engage you, so...
3
Falcon
o'clock,
altitude.
Searching. Rapier. 3 o'clock. Searching.
3
Rapier.
o'clock,
3
rapier.
o'clock. Searching. Rapier. 3 o'clock. Searching.
What the fuck is over there? Oh shit! Watch out guys, new objective! Guys, watch out, new objective spawned! Check your map, new objective has spawned, be careful. Alright, we need to be, yeah, super careful, dude. We got... Oh, my man's just totally ignoring me. He's like, no, I'll just keep flying in. Right, so we'll have a look at maybe North Exchange, see if we can work out where the targets are for there. Oh shit, is that a convoy? No, it's a crane. Calm down, Maverick. It looks a little bit like a convoy coming down the road. SA-11's got 2 rows of missiles, SA-6 only 1 row. Ah, nice one, Kingy. That is useful.
Slide right. Roger. Stopping. Coming right. Rolling out.
Crumpet 1 are going to engage a shulker. Rifle, Lattice, Delta.
Missile,
Right, so
forward left.
Crumpet can see some stuff over there. We're trying to find... oh shit, we've already... My man has dropped troops into there, that's good. The North Exchange is where I'm trying to get an eye on, so I need to look for like this MSR coming in and see this big like junction, big road junction. That's what we're trying to get sorted on, so it should be around here somewhere. We might be masked from our current position.
Shack choke.
At requested speed. Moving forward. Roger. Stop it. Copy. Coming up.
Right, I'll come up.
Copy. Increasing altitude.
Should get some better look down, shoot down. We have 49 minutes of fuel left. There's a Rapier site right there.
Missile, forward.
Ah, fuck, I pressed the wrong button.
Missile, forward right.
Coming left.
Missile, forward right.
On course.
Jedi rifle Rapier system. Yeah, that's another disadvantage having the Xbox, so the buttons being so close together. You need to be careful about your assignments. Oh, coffee. Cheers. Ten seconds. Got him. Oh, here we go. We've got a visual on this junction now. Any fast movers with laser guided bombs looking for a target?
Yeah, we haven't got anything nearby.
Roger. Do you have any Hellfire?
Winchester.
Copy. Dude, what is going on with this hover?
Is it that Rapier site you're looking at?
You talking to me? Alright, fuck, I'm going to fix this hover out, because... George, you're annoying me, sir.
I've got visual on some vehicles at North Interchange. I think that's what Maverick's looking at as well.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at. It'd just be nice if we could get somebody with a lot of LGBs to start just dropping on that position. I've only got 4 Hellfires left. I can start engaging them. I don't see any SAMs out here though. I am being painted by a Rapier, but I don't know where he is. Looks like he's on the south side of the city though.
Roger, I have 4 attackers, so between the 2 of us we can take out 8.
If you want, I can jump in a Harrier, take off the Giraffe, bring up a load of LGBs up.
That'd be awesome, yeah. I might be RTB just to refuel, but I'll definitely lace for you if no one else is here.
Copy that.
Right, where could this Rapier system be? I think the Rapier's in this south industry point here. Let's see what George can see. So where would that be? Let's have a little look. South industry, that's got to be here, isn't it?
Slaving. I'm deslaved.
Doesn't see anything just yet.
Deslaving. Deslaving. And slave.
Here we go. Infantry fighting vehicle. Quite a lot of stuff there.
Blazing.
It is in range for us as well.
At requested altitude.
Don't see the rapier system though. I tell you what, we'll go ahead and hit one of these guys just so we can get them marked on the map for everybody else so they know where to look.
Coming right.
Jedi rifle BMP.
On course.
Missile forward.
Right, weapons away. We've got a missile forward launch warning. Hopefully it's not on us.
Missile forward.
Missile forward again. Hopefully it's a friendly that's just shooting without calling on the radio. Maybe a man pad. I don't see any trails coming up. That rapier is somewhere just to the left of where we're looking just now, so I'll slew left and see if we can find it. Yo, Bodden, welcome! Alright, good hit on that. So if I go left... So the rapier is somewhere on this sight line. It's not going to be all the way out there. Oh, hold on. Boom! We found him. And he's in range. Right, Jedi 1-1, we got eyes on the rapier site. It's at the South Industrial Complex. We're going to start lighting them up. Just look for the smoke coming out from there. We only have 3 Hellfires though. Jedi rifle. I'll go for this one first. We'll take that little radar out next. Rifle. I'll wait till we look at this. I've only got one weapon left after this, so I want to make sure that we get a good shot on it.
Missile forward.
Rifle IFB, South Industrial.
Nice, that's the radar down. Is there another radar there? There is.
Copy. Increasing altitude.
See if I can find that. There's a man pad. Shilka.
Missile forward.
This guy's fired a missile. Not sure who he's shot at.
Missile forward. Missile forward.
Falcon altitude.
Where is the other tracking radar?
Petrovich is drunk apparently.
We have 51 minutes of fuel remaining. I'm tempted to take out this guy just so there's a big fire so that everybody else can see where the target is. I've only got one missile left. There's no point in me really taking out one of these launchers because another launcher will just replace it. I took out the radar. It looks like there's another radar somewhere, which I don't see anywhere, on the same sight line as well. So it's got to be in that compound somewhere. Unless there's another rapier battery somewhere really close around about here, which I doubt. Might be the chance that it's masked behind this building. Yeah, I can, Kingy, yeah. So what I can do is I can, like for example, I can laze, and then if I press this, it'll come up and see T2 at the bottom there. So that's stored in my computer. If I go to the attack page, you see T2. So now if I go to coordinates T2 coords, it'll give me the MGRS. I can get more information about it there. Gives me the MGRS, the elevation. I also get the lat long as well. And what I can also do, because I've selected T2, my acquisition source now becomes target 2. So if I go away from it and I press the slave button, it'll slave back to that position. So I'll just have a little look and see if there's anybody. My man is flying crazy low in there. Nuts, Maverick, do you have any Hellfire? So what I'll do, I think we'll hang around until the Bluerster gets up. John Bluer's coming in a Harrier. He's got 4 Mavericks and 2 laser gated bombs. So I'm going to go ahead and knock out one of these launchers. Oh, it's a hard.
Fixed wing.
It's a tough
3
game.
o'clock. Searching.
You know what? I'm going to go knock out this guy. Jedi, rifle, Shilka, South Industrial. So I'll IAT that guy and we'll watch the weapon.
Missile, forward.
Yeet! Oh, did Merlin go down? Merlin, Jedi on 30 FM. Merlin, Jedi 267.
Missile, forward.
Jedi Merlin, I'm on both bridges.
Roger. I've just taken out a Shilka in front of you at that South Industrial, so that the smoke should give the position away. All round that position is where the Rapier site is. Watch out, there is a manpad team approximately 50 metres from that burning Shilka.
Roger, manpad team as well surrounding. I'm just going to do a quick BDA because I just took a small hit from something.
Roger.
Never mind, that was a bigger hit than I thought.
Uh-oh. There he is. Oh, that's a Black Hawk. Dolly Maverick, recommend you hold position and don't go any further east. There's some armour units right in front of you. Might not be on this channel. Dolly Maverick 267.
Send me.
Yeah, recommend you hold position, dude. Just a couple of blocks to your east is some enemy armour.
Roger, on the ground.
So I've told him to land because those guys are right there. So look, there's the Black Hawk. Or there was the Black Hawk. Dude, where the fuck did he go? Oh, there he is. There's the Black Hawk there. There's the enemy there. Dolly, are you still watching my stream?
Negative. Do you want me to jump onto it now?
Yeah, just chop on so I can show you where these enemy are from your position. Alright, 44 minutes.
On.
Alright, so here you are, Dolly. You're right here. The enemy armour that I'm talking about is just over these buildings. Then you've got this big clearing here. And they are sitting right there, brother. So if I zoom all the way out in IR, so that's where they are right there. Free them. And you are there. So just be careful, bro. As soon as, if you lift off and fly any further east, dude, they're going to absolutely wreck you. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what you want to do with that. But I'll call a Harrier in to drop bombs on these. I got a Harrier coming. I got a man pad. Just spotted an enemy infantry. This is going to be our first target.
Jedi, this is Dolly.
Dolly, Jedi.
I may have a little trick up my sleeve.
Roger. Oh. Nice. Alright, he's got a Humvee with an ATGM on it. He's got to make sure he's far enough away that he can fire that and they can't engage him. But that's cool. Right, so guys, I've just spotted this group up here. So this is where I'm going to take the first laser guided weapon from the Harrier jump jet that's inbound. I'm going to hit this so that it kills the infantry and the technical. So the bluer man shouldn't be too far away now. Yeah, here he is. Here he's up at 19,000. So he is only about 50 miles away. So he'll be here in a couple of minutes. So I'm going to save these guys. I'm going to laze them. I'm going to save them as target number 3, T3. And I'm going to go to coordinates. I'm going to select T3 so that T3 is in my acquisition source so that I can look for other targets. And then as soon as the bluer man
Hello, James. This is Dolly.
checks in, I can just press slave and it'll take me straight back to these targets. These guys up here are saved as T2. No, not those guys, says Fran. That's Iqbal, he's on work experience.
Missile, forward. Missile.
Rapier's going for someone. That's so cool seeing the launch on IR. Alright, so we're basically just waiting for another asset to show up, guys. We're waiting patiently for John Bloor to get here or somebody else that can engage on our laser. Nuts, Jedi.
Go.
Do you have any weapons?
Rockets and guns.
Damn it. Isaac says the SA-11 is a modernised SA-6 basically. Some SA-11 vehicles have a fire dome radar on the launch vehicles, making it a Tellar Vic but there's also just Helvics that can carry missiles. I hear you, brother.
Jedi, Dolly, looks like we have Crumpet 1-1 inbound in an AVAB.
Yeah, A-Firm, I'm going to get him to target the armor units that are closest to you.
Roger, good copy, out to you. Hello, Crumpet 1-1, this is Dolly.
Crumpet 1-1, copy.
Roger, we have some targets to you, danger close to friendly units.
Crumpet, Jedi, what laser code do you need?
1684.
1684, roger.
Four times laser Mavericks, 2 times GB12.
Fuck off, track IR. Alright, LRFD set to 1684. Okay, Crumpet Jedi, requesting GBU-12 target is a enemy technical with a enemy patrol all standing around it, so I need a bomb to make sure we get all those guys.
Copy that.
Target location is going to be the South Industry.
Roger that, inbound laser search track is on.
Lasers hot, 1684. So the Harrier's looking for our laser. There he is there.
Captain.
Copy, okay for laser off.
Roger that, inbound from the south and straight north.
Okay, lasers off, call the drop on GBU-12, you're clear top. So he has the laser, his computer now knows where to drop the weapon. And we're just going to wait until he calls that the bomb's gone. And then we'll go ahead and laze this guy. The bomb damage should kill all the infantry standing around it. And Crumpet, Jedi, we will need an immediate re-attack on the same position as soon as you can. With laser Mav.
Just quickly relays a second.
Lace.
Captain. And then 30 seconds.
Turn that down a bit for you, chat.
10 seconds. Three. Pickle.
Laser on.
Peeling off, gonna do a circuit round the same direction.
Copy. Requesting re-attack with the Maverick.
Roger that.
Oh, it missed. The weapon actually missed.
How? Okay, we'll come round with another GBU-12.
Speeding up.
Roger. Yeah, I'm not sure why. Code is definitely 1684.
Definitely 1684.
At requested speed.
Killed one of the infantry north of the target.
I changed it in the in-game thing, but I didn't change it on the knee board, so...
Ah, right, so I think that's another thing with Razban being bugged. Let's try 1688.
Copy.
Alright, So this happened to me yesterday and the other day in Harrier as well. So we'll go code 1688.
God damn it, Razbam.
Fuck's sake, Ron!
Copy, slow one down.
Oh. Rapier launch.
No visual or RW on me, must be someone else.
On speed.
Alright, double check the channel. The code is definitely 1688. Let's go, Blur, let's go.
Turn around on the re-engagement. Ready for lace?
Lasers on.
Captured. Pin down.
Missile, forward. Missile, forward.
Seconds to drop. Seconds. 10.
Dude, that's so cool seeing all that fire and
Pickle.
I think I shoot a dolly. Laser on.
There's already a bug in the Harrier. As you move your throttle, it moves the nozzle.
I didn't do that for me yesterday.
Yeah, it's doing it really a lot today.
Alright, direct hit on 1688. Let's just stay on that.
Roger.
What are the other guys shooting at? Okay, target's going to be BMP and BTRM with Maverick.
Copy.
Oh shit, there's a fucking Kiowa right there, dude. Just getting engaged. Bingo, we have just found our next target. Blaze and store.
Copy 1 and 1 inbound.
Store to T4. God damn it, I need to pee. Crumpy, you got 4 Mavericks, confirm?
Copy.
I'm going to switch you to the Rapier launchers. It's just a little bit to the northeast of that position. The laser's on, 1688.
Laser captured, rifle.
Okay, laser's hot. I need immediate reattack on that position with another 2
forward.
Mavericks.
Copy, I'm going to peel off and come up from the 45 degree angle.
Shack. Hey Paul, good afternoon. Shack, target destroyed. They've not photos, no force. They've not.
Turn it back in.
Laser's hot. Daz asks on YouTube, Mav, have you managed to change the Xbox controllers from axis to button press? I don't know what you mean. Hold on, I'll show you. Well, yeah, I'll show you. Hold on a second. So I've got the TADS thing on an axis. I'm pretty sure that's on an axis.
Captured.
Everything else is button press.
Right.
Missile, forward.
I love watching the weapon come in on the infrared view. It just looks so brutal. Right, I got 29 minutes of fuel remaining. Shack. I'll be back in 30 seconds. I'll be right back, chat.
Copy that, I'll extend out.
What time are you leaving? Right, okay. I should be off. I should be off by then. No, baby, I got a flight with Bullet. I'm doing a 777 stream. 4 o'clock. Alright, chat, I am back. Alright, Jedi's back, standby targeting.
Copy that, turning back in. Jedi Dolly.
Dolly Jedi.
Advise, I've dropped off my infantry, so they may be moving to help out with clearing targets.
Copy that. We're going to target the enemy BTR that's closest to your position with the Maverick from the Harrier.
Laser captured.
Copy, clear top.
Right.
Lovely. Oh yeah, I did kiss you actually, young lady. Don't give me your nonsense. You leaving now?
No.
We are family.
Woo!
Trigger map older than me.
Oh, you can't get the triggers to work. Sorry, Daz. No, the triggers don't work. I seen an explosion. I don't think the weapon tracked. Oh no, it did. Sorry, correction. That was a different explosion. Direct hit.
Beautiful. Crumpet 1-1 Winchester, return base.
Roger. Jedi 1-1 low on fuel. Returning to base. Let's get out of here.
D-Wast.
Roger that, Jedi 1-1. Grizzly will be coming in to take over your position.
Roger. Hey, Dazza. I've got loads of Dazzies in here today. Welcome, brother. Ah, that was good for the war effort, guys. We took out targets with all our weapons and then stuck around to laser for some other people. That's teamwork, bros. That's what it's all about. Yeah, unfortunately, Daz and Blast on YouTube, you can't use the triggers on the Xbox controller, which is stupid. But yeah, you can use everything else, just not the triggers. Yeah, all the daisies are multiplying. What is this?
And slaving.
It's a hind.
Roger, ceasefire.
Oh, you can use Jtac to access the trigger button, says John Bluer. There you go, Daz, on YouTube. John on Twitch is saying that you could download the Jtac program. It's free, and then you could use the axes triggers as buttons. Daza says, I have grey hair, so I'm the Mark 1 version. We got Losey, we got Darren from the Bay, we got Daz and Blast, we got Daza 2521974. Thanks for the air, Wolf Ryan. We have 18 minutes of fuel left, but it's only an 11-mile flight to get back. Yeah, Enigma. So I'll use the Virpil stuff for the back seat. In the front seat, I use the Xbox to control the Tdac, but I use the Virpil stuff to fly. I can fly from the front seat, so I can jump in the front seat, press C, and now I have controls. I can fly from this position. Which is pretty cool. It's pretty cool flying from the front seat. You can basically just stay here and operate the whole aircraft. You can do everything from here. There's literally no need to jump into the back. Apart from like starting the aircraft up and stuff like that. I always feel like Miley Cyrus. Stuff like that. But I noticed while doing this, there was a bit of a bug going between the front seat and the back seat. The pedals stopped working, but they look like they're working now, so. Yeah. Enigma on Twitch just saying, love the capabilities of Virpil. It's huge, but a bit overwhelming at first. Yeah, so that I mean, I think that's the same way with everything with flight sims. The hardware, the software. You get into a new aircraft, you look at it for the first time, you go, fucking hell, dude, how do you even work this? Same way when you get your new hardware. So I have obviously what you can see here, but I also have, get this out without crashing. I also have this, which is my Virpil CP3, the control panel 3. So all my master arm and all my engine start switches, my nav switches for jets. I got start switch, APU start, stop. I got all these additional buttons that I can use as well. All these additional two-way, and some of them are three-way switches, plus power levers that I can use also on these. So yeah, there's an awful lot going on. Aaron from the base says, how do you get the Virpil throttle to switch modes? What do you mean switch modes? Santa King says, can you provide me with some coordinates for a target-rich environment when you get back to the AO? I'm just having a look at the time, brother. I'm not sure if I have time for another one. Hold on, it's good it got back to me. Not yet. So I have an interview with the virtual Red Arrows tonight. So I'm trying to get the Treble 7 stream done before that. We might have to push it back and do it after it because I'm still waiting for Jim to confirm that he's available at that time. Obviously he's in America, so it's still reasonably early over there on the west coast right now. It has 5 modes. Yeah, you're talking about these ones here. So you just change. So you see how when I change these, the colour changes. You just change this rotary, so there's no lights on any of these mode switches. You change it there, they all go blue. Mode 3, they're all green. Mode 4, they're all red. Mode 5, they're all yellow. So you can program, so for example, when you're on green, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is different from the buttons that you can program on blue, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, no, I know, Cammy, I know, it's a massive commitment. It's not something I'm going to be taking lightly. Troll on YouTube says, if I remember correctly, people make 3D printed copies for operator controls. Do you have a program open? I bet you do. Yeah, so you can 3D print the Jtac, the actual hand controller at the front. People, I know that you can buy that as well, but you can 3D print that. But an Xbox controller is definitely the easiest way to like get started with it. And then if you're really into sitting in the front seat, you can go ahead and buy like a Jtac controller and everything. But for the sake of spending $30 on Amazon, you can get an Xbox controller in and just use the Xbox controller. No, you don't have to do anything special, Darren. So all you would do, dude, is you would go to like escape, go to adjust controls, and then you would press your buttons here, bind the buttons on one mode, and then you would move the rotary selector switch and then bind buttons on the blue switches, then press to green, bind buttons on the green switches, and so on. Yeah, it's handy for all the aircraft. So on my fixed wing aircraft, my green switches are all my weapon selection switches, like AMRAAM, AIM-9, radar off and on and stuff are all on the green selection switches. Generally all my engine start ones are on the white ones, the ones that are not illuminated. But now that I have the control panel, the additional control panel, I tend to use that for my engine start switches. Red tends to be on my control setup. I use red for target and pod stuff, so point track, area track, laser off and on, different things with the TGP and the F-18. My yellow switches tends to all be my refueling stuff, so that'll be like open the refuel door, close, extend the probe, close the probe and stuff like that on the different aircraft that I'm using. So yeah, it's really good having this for all because there's so much additional functionality you can program into it. So I use the Apache MPDs, so that is what my setup looks like. That is the MPDs I use. Those are the screens that I put in them. I think so, John. One more, I think. In fact, no, brother. I'm going to get off. Sorry to mess you around, John. I'm going to get off, dude, because it's nearly 2:30. I'm provisionally expecting to do this PMDG 777 stream at 4 o'clock. So I want to go away and get a little nibble to eat, same as yourself. Get some lunch, take a break in the garden for a little bit, play with the puppy, and yeah, get ready for the 777 stream.
Roger, ceasefire.
I think I'll run over to the shop and buy some Heinz tomato soup. I've got a craving for some Heinz tomato soup. Is anybody at the FARP? Oh, I don't have the real eyepiece, very no. Thanks, Daz. You know me. I'm a fucking professional. Oh, that was close. That was close. Daza on Twitch says, do you know what I've been eating? The Lidl's version of tomato soup, and it's good. I prefer it, to be honest. Probably because there's crack in it, Daz. The Marks is, just on the other end of the scale, brother, sorry. The Marks and Spencer's tomato soup is actually really nice as well. But yeah, my favourite's still the Heinz tomato soup. Yeah, so Sferry talking about the Apache headache that the pilots get when they first start using the monocle system. A lot of the experienced Apache pilots can actually read 2 pages of a book at the same time. Oh, someone's on fire here, but not in a good way, guys. If anything, it's given me a good indication what the wind is doing, so... Okay, coming in, spot 1. Touching down. We're not quite on the Apache's such a long aircraft that you really have to be right at the very front of the helipad to get the tail wheel on. That should be it now. Alright, quick seating check to make sure that we're on, and we are on. We can commit on lower in the collective now. KBU says in capital letters on Twitch, why can this thing do a barrel roll so easily? That's why, bro. Alright. That's why. You walked into that one, KBU. You walked right into that one, brother. Thanks for opening the door. Yeah, that's all good, John. I was flying the Harrier the other day, and yeah, I didn't notice that. But I did notice that no matter what you change the laser code to, it doesn't seem to change. Even on the knee board, brother, the laser code doesn't seem to change. So I think that's just a Razbam thing getting through with Mummy and Daddy falling out. Thanks so much, Enigma. Mav, do you know of any gamer that uses them? What, the monocles? No, bro. No, dude. Fuck no. That's... You'd have to have your own Apache pit for that. Right, guys. I'm going to go and get some tomato soup. Head out into the street, punch an old lady in the face. I will see you guys later on today. So remember, if you don't know, we're going to be doing a 777 stream on Flight Sim with a real 777 pilot. He has over 6,500 hours on the 777. He is now a captain on the 787, and he's going to be joining us and coming along for the whole flight. We're going to be doing a flight from Edinburgh or Glasgow down to London. So make sure you follow the channel or subscribe on YouTube so that you get the alert when the next stream goes live. Thank you so much. What? Are you not entertained? Thank you so much for everybody for watching. Thanks for all the brand new followers on Twitch. Thanks for all the brand new subscribers on YouTube. Thanks to Domnoms for the gifted tier 1 to Irish Fran. Piston for the raid. We've got my man Chofi for the raid as well. Thank you so much for the support, guys, and keeping the channel growing in the right direction. I will see you guys later on today for some more action. Look after yourselves, your friends and your families. Top Gun and volleyball, ladies and gentlemen. I am not Scott Manley. Fly safe.